One of the biggest problems I see people make when attacking is all of the team just stacks into one area and tries to force their way into sight, hoping they can break through the defense. Sometimes in the first couple of rounds this can work, however as the game goes on your enemies will adapt in order to stop your attack, and so I'll be showing you 3 effective ways that you can use to attack in Valorant. The first way you can attack a site is by doing a 2-3 split, and this consists of 2 players going down mid and 3 players trying to get onto site. The reason why this is so effective is that the 2 players at mid will cause a huge distraction and slow down any rotates, making it easier for the 3 players to get into sight. The 2 players at mid will be able to trade each other and hold choke points in the defender's spawn. Meanwhile, the other 3 players need to pair their utility together to force defenders off common angles. The 3 agents you want to push site with would be an initiator who can clear all the common corners and a duelist who can get into site by using the help of other utility, and also a controller who can deploy smokes and trade out the other 2 agents. However, this doesn't always go as it sounds, as you could end up pushing directly into a killjoy or cypher who has a strong defensive setup. So what else could you do to combat this? What you can do is play a default setup, and this is where all of your team spreads out around the map and your main objective is to find weaknesses in the defense and to get information on what agents are playing where. So you mainly want to be looking out for a chamber who could be upping or any annoying sentinel who could stop you from pushing. If you or your teammates get a pick, you can either go rotate and push the site with your teammate, or if you're on the opposite side of the kill, then you could wait for the defenders to rotate, allowing you for a free kill. If you want to get aggressive in the default and try and get the first kill, then a huge mistake I see is when people clear common angles way too fast and it results in them dying. If you look at this clip from cjaiye, when he's defaulting, you can see how slow he's clearing all the angles, and as a result he manages to get a kill and help his team who got a pick on the other side. If you have been noticing a guy trying to flank you when pushing a site, then you may want to play a really slow default, as you could catch a player trying to flank your team for a free kill. Now on to the last attacking strategy, and this is where you 5-stack a site. This is most commonly done, however people don't play it properly. I see lots of people 5-stacking a site, however they don't go fast and try wait for the defenders to peek them. This ends up with all the defenders rotating and picking you off one by one. So what you need to do when 5-stacking is just do a really fast unexpected push to try and overwhelm the defenders. When paired with the right utility, these pushes can be very effective until the defenders adapt to your push. You can also do the strategy on eco rounds, as you will be able to easily trade one another and having a higher chance of winning the round. So now you should have the spike down, and this is what you need to do to secure the round. If you got to site fairly easily, then you will have a lot of util left to use, so you could play time and try slow the enemies down as much as possible with your util. If you have no utility, then the best thing to do would be trying to position yourself so you can easily trade a teammate, or play off site and wait for the enemies to push so you can get behind them for a free kill. If you're playing time off site, then the absolute best thing to do is jump peek after about 3 or 4 seconds after they have tapped the spike. This is because you can check if they are actually defusing or not, and when you jump peek, people normally panic and stop defusing, so it's a good way to waste time and check for the defusal. Obviously, if you've got spare utility like a sova dart, then you can always just use that to stop them from defusing the spike. Okay, so now you should be much more confident when attacking within Valorant. If you want to learn more about how cjaiye is one of the best fighters, then click here. If not, it's been your boy Critical. Peace out.